Coming up on this week's episode of SVG Motors Weekly.
Hey there, it's Angel, and on today's episode of Under the Hood, we're going to explain what these are and why they're so important to you.
We love the Chevy Silverado. We've got over 70 2018 models to choose from.
Today on Tech Tips, we're going to talk about air filters.
Behind me, the 2018 Chevy Silverado Crew Cab marks the 100-year anniversary of the Silverado, a classic American automobile.
Need a car, need it bad, need something better than what you had. Not sure what you want or where to go. Well, there's one place that you need to know. SVG is the place for me, where you get superior value guaranteed.
Rivalries in America are almost as old as the country itself. Ohio State versus Michigan. Coca-Cola versus Pepsi. And Ford versus Chevrolet. Each trying to outdo the other year after year. And it looks like Chevy isn't backing down anytime soon. This is the 2018 Chevy Silverado 4-door Crew Cab High Country. Chevy's answer to the Ford F-150. Behind me, the 2018 Chevy Silverado Crew Cab marks the 100-year anniversary of the Silverado, a classic American automobile. And I must say, the styling is just superb. You know, everybody nowadays likes the black wheels. I just love the white diamond with the chrome accents, the chrome grille, running boards, the 20-inch chrome wheels, the mirrors. That's a sharp truck.
It has a 5.3-liter V8 engine with an 8-speed automatic gearbox that gives you 355 horsepower.
You know, driving this truck, it's so, I mean, it's a work truck, but it's so smooth. It's kind of like, not sure if I should be listening to Kenny Chesney or Kenny G. Nah, Kenny Chesney. And for those techies out there, this thing is loaded. It even has lane assist. And at first, it'll freak you out if you're not ready for it. As you're driving, if you start to veer off of the road, it literally will, you'll feel the steering wheel nudge you back in. And I think it's an amazing feature. The technology is unbelievable with these vehicles. It also has heated and cooled seats. It's 33 degrees right now, and that heated seat feels really good on the backside, if you know what I mean. But you know how Dayton is. The summers can be really, really warm, and cooled seats on the leather, nice feature. New for 2018, rear vision cameras now come standard on all models. Step up to the High Country and get the 8-inch MyLink system with navigation. But how does it drive? Fantastic! The acceleration in this truck is awesome. You can just feel the torque. I love it.
Who's there?
Keep your payments the same!
New tracks under 19,000. 19,000. Where? Greenville or Urbana.
Move them up a couple years and the payment the same. Move them up a couple years and the payment the same. Move them up a couple years and the payment the same.
At SVG Chevrolet, we love the Chevy Silverado. We've got over 70 2018 models to choose from at our Greenville location and plenty more at our Urbana location. Since the 2019 models are starting to roll in, we thought you might want to know the differences between the 2018s and 2019s. And as each 2019 rolls in, it leaves less room for the 2018s, so we're making incredible deals. For example, you can purchase a brand new 2018 Silverado for under $23,000. Visit our Greenville location at 1225 East Russ Road or our Urbana location at 1100 Scioto Street to take advantage of the year-end deals. Now, let's discover the features on the 2018 Silverados. The 2018 Chevy Silverado has many different trim levels so that it meets the needs of individuals, families, businesses, and crews. One of the first decisions that you'll need to make on your new Silverado is what type of cab that you want. The 2018 Chevy Silverado has cab types to suit the needs of an individual or a whole crew. Your first choice can be a regular cab, which has 2 full-size doors. The next choice is a double cab. A double cab has 2 full-size doors and 2 smaller doors. Finally, there's the crew cab, which has 4 full-size doors. Your next choice will be on the drivetrain, which is available in 2-wheel drive, where the power only goes to the rear wheels, or a 4-wheel drive, where the power goes to both the front and rear wheels. There are different bed types and sizes as well. The short box is 5.7 feet. The standard box is 6.6 feet. The long box is 8 feet. There are different engine configurations available as well. Within the Silverado, you can order a 4.3-liter V6, which features 285 horsepower and has 305 foot-pounds of torque. There's also a 5.3-liter V8, which has 355 horsepower and 383 foot-pounds of torque. Finally, there's the 6.2-liter V8, which has 420 horsepower and 460 foot-pounds of torque. It has the best-in-class 12,500-pound towing capacity with the max trailering package. Of course, you can get different trim levels in the Silverado as well. Let's start off talking about each kind. The 2018 Silverado WT isn't your grandfather's work truck. It delivers exceptional capability and some really great luxury features that are now standard for 2018, such as the 7-inch MyLink touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a 6-speaker audio system, and a rear vision camera. The LS trim package gives you even more style and capability. It comes with chrome front and rear bumpers, a remote locking tailgate, power heated outside mirrors and windows, a keyless entry, OnStar with 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, and 17-inch wheels. From the LS, you can move up to the Custom. The Custom package is similar to the LS, but with more style. The Custom package comes with 20-inch chrome-clad aluminum wheels and body-color front and rear bumpers, a grille surround, headlight bezels, and frame-mounted tow hooks. The LT model offers even more style and substance. With an upgraded 8-inch MyLink touchscreen with voice activation, a CD player, 17-inch aluminum wheels, an easy lift and lower tailgate, rear wheelhouse liners, and a leather-wrapped steering wheel, the LT provides extra function and design. In the Silverado, you can also get an LT Z71 model. It's also known as the LT2LT. The LT Z71 gives you all the benefits of the LT package along with the addition of the Z71 off-road package. The Z71 off-road package adds Rancho brand shocks, air cleaner, hill descent control, underbody shield and recovery hooks, Z71 sill plates, unique gauge cluster and interior trim, unique body color, lower bumper and grille design with the Z71 badge and tailgate badge. The LT Z71 is available in both a 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive model. Choose the 4-wheel drive version and you'll also receive the Z82 trailering package, G80 auto-locking rear differential, and 18-inch wheels. If you like the Z71 options, but you want a little bit more comfort, you can opt for the LTZ model. The LTZ trim package gets you the 5.3-liter V8 as standard, along with the trailering package, leather upholstery with heated front seats, remote vehicle start, external transmission cooler, LED headlamps and tail lamps, a locking differential, and dual-zone climate control. There's also an LTZ Z71, also known as the LTZ 2LZ. The LTZ Z71 has all the benefits of the LTZ package with, you guessed it, the Z71 off-road package too. Finally, the top model in the Silverado is the High Country. If you want the best of the best, then you want a High Country. It comes with a set of 20-inch wheels, 6-inch tubular side steps, a spray-on bed liner, premium Bose sound system, 8-inch touchscreen with built-in navigation, 12-way heated and ventilated front leather seats, heated leather-wrapped steering wheel, power adjustable pedals, and an enhanced driver alert package. All of these features can be found at a reasonable price on the 2018 models. As the 2019s are starting to show up on lots, the 2018s have received significant markdowns, and anybody at SVG Chevrolet in Greenville or SVG Chevrolet Buick GMC in Urbana will be willing to give you a great price on a new Silverado. Here's what's happening with the 2019s. The Chevy engineers have been working diligently to create a lighter, smarter, and more comfortable Silverado for 2019. As the needs of America's families are changing, so are their choices in vehicles. Trucks are actually now becoming the main vehicle for many families, and the Silverado's new features reflect that by boasting a length that's 4 inches longer than the 2018 models. It's 450 pounds lighter, and it features more space in the cab and in the bed. As with the 2018s, Chevy will offer the Silverado in 8 trim levels. Trim levels will be similar to the 2018 lineup and include Work Truck, Custom, Custom Trail Boss, LT, LTZ, RST, and High Country. Because Chevy has always recognized the value of having multiple configurations for the Silverado, they'll be adding a newly wider short bed or an 8-foot long bed, regular, extended, or 4-door crew cabs with a choice among 6 engine and transmission combos that includes an available 10-speed automatic transmission. The short bed has been widened by nearly 7 inches and offers up to 63 cubic feet of cargo storage in the bed. With over 20 tie-downs, including 12 rated for more than 500 pounds, securing a load will be easier than ever. The wider bed means there's enough space to lay 4x8 sheets of sheetrock or other construction materials perfectly flat. For those who prefer more creature comforts in their trucks, the High Country trim offers active safety features, leather upholstery, a large touchscreen, and new storage bins behind and under the rear seats. Passengers in the rear seats will get nearly 44 inches of legroom to complete the luxury feeling. For the first time in Chevy's history, a 3-liter inline-6 turbo diesel will be available. 2 V8 engine configurations will be offered to suit the needs of buyers who will haul or tow with their trucks. The 5.3-liter V8 and 6.2-liter V8 will now feature cylinder shutdown technology that can deactivate 7 of the 8 cylinders to improve performance and gas mileage. And while these new features are certainly enticing, the deals available on 2018 Silverados can't be beat. Stop by SVG Chevrolet in Greenville, Ohio, or SVG Chevy Buick GMC in Urbana to see the full line of Silverado pickups and learn about the deals that you can get. I'm telling you, they can't be beat.
Move them up a couple years. Move 'em up a couple years. Keep the payments the same. Move them up a couple years.
Who's there?
Keep your payments the same.
New Silverado under 23,000. Seriously, under 23,000. Where? 2 places. Greenville or Urbana.
Move them up a couple years. Keep the payments the same. Move them up a couple years. Keep the payments the same. Move them up a couple years. Keep the payments the same.
Hey there, it's Angel, and on today's episode of Under the Hood, we're going to explain what these are and why they're so important to you. These are tire pressure monitoring sensors, and what it does is it measures the tire pressure in each tire and sends a signal back to the computer, which relays that information onto your driver information center. The main purpose of these is so that you maintain the constant tire pressure. And what happens when you don't? Well, if you keep a lower tire pressure, it builds up friction, and that friction makes it harder for the car to travel, therefore it uses more gas. And if you overinflate the tires, you can be prone to a blowout on the highway. So we don't want to go either way, so it's very important to listen to these. Okay, and what you do is you'll have 2 at the front and your 2 at the rear. Each one of these has its own frequency, and they're programmed to your computer so your car knows where your left front, your left rear, and your right rear are. Now, when we do an oil change and tire rotation, we tend to rotate these to the opposite ends. So we have to go back in with a special tool and relearn the position each one of these is in so that your car knows that if this was programmed for a left front and you moved it to the right rear, your car's computer is going to go nuts wanting to know where that sensor is because it operates on its own separate frequency for each one. So that's why it's important when you rotate the tires. If you do it at home, there's no way to really reprogram these. So it's very important these are put where they're supposed to be and programmed on each wheel. And if you look on these wheels, and these are every wheels that we have anymore, all you see is that valve stem. But that valve stem has actually got that tire pressure sensor inside of the tire, measuring the tire pressure for you. Now, if you're wondering what your tire pressure should be, I'll take you out to a car and I'll show you where to find it. A lot of people will go by what's on the tire itself. I don't recommend that. Each manufacturers are different, and I'll show you how to open the door and check the placard so you know exactly how much air pressure you're supposed to have. This is what happens when you have a blowout with overinflation. You notice both the sidewalls are gone. And if you ever want to know where your placard is, let me show you. Most makes and models are all right on the inside of the door jamb. This will explain to you your tire size and what your proper amount of tire pressure should be in each one. So in closing, like I said, These little things, they can save you money. They can save your tires. Like I said, always check your driver information. You can scroll through and you'll find it. And if you're reading like a dash on one, that means it's not reading. Come on in, bring it to us, call the service department and have us look at that for you to make sure we get that set up correctly. Saves you money, saves you time, and gives you a little bit of peace of mind. So again, this is Angel up here in Greenville, and you guys have a great day. If you have any questions or any suggestions for future episodes, just send me an email at angel, ANGELL, at svgmotors.com.
Hi, I'm Amber Slusher, and today on Tech Tips we're going to talk about air filters. The air filter is an important part of your engine's maintenance and it shouldn't be overlooked. The air filter cleans the air that the engine takes in before it is burned with gas. If the air that is being taken in is dirty and the filter hasn't been properly cleaned or replaced, you can cause damage to your engine. Here are a few tips to help prevent that from happening. Tip number 1, check your filter often. The vehicle's air filter can become clogged with road debris and salt over its usage. If it becomes clogged, it can affect the engine's temperature and possibly cause damage to it. So checking it consistently can help prevent this. Also be sure to check for rips, tears, and cracks in the filter. Tip number 2, clean the filter. If the filter has become clogged, your next step is to try to clean it. Sometimes the filter can be somewhat dirty, but not to the point where it needs to be replaced. Wash this item with warm soapy water to work out any dirt buildup. Be sure to let it dry completely before inserting it back into your vehicle. Tip number 3, replace your filter. If the filter is clogged with too much debris, it's time to replace the filter. It is recommended to change your filter every 12,000 miles. Due to the road conditions, this number may be flexed as more or less debris gets picked up into the filter. Tip number 4, check your cabin filter. While you're checking your vehicle's engine filter, it's not a bad idea to check the cabin filter. This is the filter that your vehicle uses for your AC. Routinely checking this filter is good because this is the air you directly breathe while driving your vehicle. You may be able to tell it needs to be replaced by reduced airflow in the cabin or if there's an odor. It is easy to tell if these filters need to be cleaned or replaced, and it's a very simple fix, so make sure you check them. These are just a few tips to help keep your car running smoothly, and if you ever feel uncomfortable working on it, bring it to any of our SVG locations and we'll work on it for you. Once again, this has been Amber Slusher on another episode of Tech Tips. Stay safe out there.
Move them up a couple years. Move them up a couple years. Keep the payments the same. Move them up a couple years.
Who's there?
Keep your payments the same!
New Chevy Cruze, under 16,000. 16,000. Where? Greenville, Urbana.
Move them up a couple years. Keep the payments the same. Move them up a couple years. Keep the payments the same. Move them up a couple years. Keep the payments the same.
case you were wondering if this was a truck only made for the rugged life of a farmer or a contractor, you're wrong. The High Country Silverado treads the line of being a vehicle of utility and luxury. If it's comfort you're looking for, you're in luck. This truck contains an upscale cabin featuring exclusive interiors of saddle brown or jet black with gray stitching, as well as premium leather front bucket seats with High Country logos on the headrests. It is distinguished by a unique chrome grille with horizontal chrome bars, LED projector headlamps, and body color front and rear bumpers. If Cadillac ever decided to have a truck, this would be it.
I've driven Italian sports cars that are not as much fun to drive as this truck. I gotta tell you, I get caught up in the day-to-day work of running the business, and I've forgotten how nice this truck is to drive. I may just have to take this one home. I mean, it is a nice truck. 2018 Chevy Silverado High Country. I love the interior color, the exterior. It's got all the bells and whistles. Just a fun all-around vehicle that suits me. Just feels comfortable. You know, it's not just it suits me, but it suits the working man. It suits the businessman. It's just you know, I can see myself going out to a fancy restaurant and valet parking with another couple and not having to apologize to ask them to sit in the back seat. There's tons of room in this, and the interior, it's just plush. The seats feel like, I mean, they're more comfortable than my couch. You know, the only thing this is missing is a seat recliner so I can put my feet up. Then I guess I wouldn't be able to touch the pedals. That's what cruise control's for.
Thanks for watching another episode of SVG Motors Weekly. And if you haven't done it yet, go to youtube.com and subscribe to the SVG Motors channel. Or go to our Facebook page and like our page. And last but not least, if you want to see future episodes, go to your DVR and search SVG Motors and catch future episodes. Thanks again for watching.